You wear them every day. They protect your feet, complete your outfit, and seem so harmless. But what if I told you that shoes have a bloody history? A history filled with pain, punishment, and even death. From crippling beauty standards to enslaved labor, the story of the shoe isn't just about style. It's about power, class, and suffering. This is Ordinary Origins, where we uncover the hidden past of the things you think you know. Today, we're walking through the tragic history of the shoe. In ancient China, beauty came at an unbearable cost. Girls as young as 5 had their feet broken and tightly bound, forced into tiny curved shapes to fit what were called lotus shoes. Small feet were seen as elegant, desirable, and high status. But behind that tradition was a lifetime of pain and immobility. The shoes weren't just a fashion item, they were a tool of control. They crippled generations of women in the name of beauty. In ancient Egypt and Rome, shoes were a symbol of class. The rich wore fine sandals. The poor and the enslaved often walked barefoot. To be without shoes wasn't just about comfort, it was about identity. Shoes meant power, and the lack of them meant you didn't belong. During the transatlantic slave trade, enslaved Africans were sometimes forced to make shoes, but many were never allowed to wear them. Shoes became a symbol of freedom that they could not claim. In medieval Europe, shoe fashion took a dark turn. Men wore krakows, long pointed shoes that could stretch over 2 feet. They were impractical and dangerous. People tripped, twisted their spines, and suffered infections. But they wore them anyway because the longer the shoe, the wealthier you appeared. Pain didn't matter, only appearance did. In the 1800s, everything changed with the rise of the factory. Shoes were no longer handmade. Now, they were mass-produced. And behind that industrial progress were thousands of lives, many of them children. Shoemakers worked with poisonous chemicals like mercury and arsenic. They inhaled toxic fumes and suffered slow, silent deaths. But the world wanted cheaper shoes, and the cost was human life. Today, shoes are everywhere. We buy them, show them off, and replace them without a second thought. But behind many modern shoes are sweatshops and underpaid laborers, people working in harsh conditions, sewing and gluing every pair. We may never see their faces, but their pain is stitched into every sole. So the next time you slip on your shoes, ask yourself, do these protect me, or do they carry someone else's suffering? Because shoes haven't just walked the world. They've walked over bones, over centuries of tragedy. They are not just fashion, they are footprints of human history. This is Ordinary Origins, where the most familiar things carry the heaviest stories. Please subscribe to the channel to get more insane origin stories. Drop a like and comment your thoughts with us. We are glad to have you in our community.